Hey everyone, it's Flak. Battle pickups have had a place in the Battlefield game since Battlefield 4. They were also present in Hardline, but were reimagined as elite classes in Battlefield 1. There's no sign of them in Battlefield 5 right now, but all of that may change soon, according to a surprising tweet. Recently, Battlefield level designer Matt Wagner, who goes by Kentarak on Twitter, asked a rather interesting question that hints Battlefield pickups may be on deck as future Battlefield 5 content. Wagner asked his followers, "Help me out, Twitter, I forgot. Could you select the elite kits in the deploy screen in Battlefield 1? To be clear, Wagner is talking about the Flame Trooper, Trench Raider, Infiltrator, and Sentry kits that you could pick up on the battlefield, not cosmetics like the recently released Ernst and Seamus customization options in Battlefield 5. This aside, what would be the impetus for Wagner's question? Nothing else in his timeline really led up to the tweet, which would certainly indicate the idea of Battlefield pickups or Battlefield 1-styled elite classes are at least being tossed around the office if they aren't in production already. Redditor Temporal has dug into Battlefield 5's files, and some weapons and gadgets seem just a touch too powerful for your standard infantry classes. A number of these have been tied to the unannounced 5v5 competitive game mode, but they might also work for elites. For example, the German Doppelschuss, a double-barreled flare launcher, can fire both an explosive and flash projectile. Data miners also reportedly discovered references to handheld flamethrowers in the files, which would likely be too OP for your run-of-the-mill infantry. So, how would traditional elite kits or Battlefield pickups work in Battlefield 5? DICE could set about adding kits at particular locations on existing maps, similar to how they functioned in Battlefield 1. Similarly, we could also see a comeback mechanic akin to the reinforcements offered to a losing team in Battlefield 1. Devs could also integrate them in the same manner as Battlefield 4 and Hardline, providing powerful weapons as pickups on levels. I'm a fan of these methods as it encourages players to learn the maps. However, it can also cause problems with players camping the prescribed kit locations. There is yet one more option that actually suits the nature of Battlefield 5's reinforcements. I'm of course talking about airdrops. Squad leaders could be given the option to call in airdrop canisters with special weapons or equipment, and that's not even historically far-fetched either. Initially, German Fallschirmjäger had to retrieve their primary weapons from airdrops, and nations dropped all manner of things in canisters, ranging from light mortars to the diminutive motorized well bike. Interestingly, we've already seen a similar mechanic in Battlefield 1. In the game's supply drop game mode, reinforcements were dropped at contested locations, and players could nab an elite kit to defend the objective. It was the most interesting part of a largely panned game mode, but it might work well with the squad dynamic in core Battlefield 5. Giving squad leaders the ability to call in an elite kit to support the squad could provide a decent tactical advantage if used properly. It'd also have a risk factor in it that it could also be captured by enemy forces. With the airdrop method, DICE would obviously need to work on balancing such a mechanic to limit the number of elite kits in play. I would imagine devs have collected good data from the last 3 Battlefield games on how elite classes or Battlefield pickups were received. It's unlikely they would choose to add them if they were unpopular in the past, but I've seen mixed reactions from the community on the topic. Many players seem to enjoy the dynamic action created by elite kits, while others loathe them. There's perhaps one last hint that elite kits could come to Battlefield 5. On the game's practice range, you can actually find remnants of a Sentry elite kit, including the armor and massive MG0815. Now, you can't equip it, but it's still a neat touch that might foreshadow the arrival of elite kits in Battlefield 5. What are your thoughts on elite kits or Battlefield pickups potentially coming to Battlefield 5? Do you love them or do you hate them? Tell me down below in the comments. Special thanks to Elgato for joining the channel as a sponsor, and don't forget we are also sponsored by Blue Microphones. You can visit bluedesigns.com, enter the code FLAKFIRE, and save quite a bit of money over there as well. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, share, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell to get updates on the latest Battlefield news. And as always, thanks for watching.